Pulse family, what's going on? Of course, you already know who it is. We back with another one. Today, we're going to be going over Renderaudio's brand new chord progression suite, and it's called Prisms for Alpha and Omega. Now, they also have another plugin VST that's available through Kontakt called Maestro. So I said, let's go ahead and tie both of these together, and let's go over some of this stuff. It's really fly, it's really cool. Something you guys, I think, should check out. So you guys make sure you keep it locked. Stay tuned. Alright, so as soon as you go to the website, you have the main feature, which is called Prisms for Alpha and Omega. And again, this is like a chord progression suite. So if you guys don't know anything about any of these chord progressions, I already have a video available for you guys to check out and even how to install it. This is also available for Ripchord and Scaler too. So everything that I show you today will not only be available for Ripchord, but you can also utilize it in Scaler too. So please make sure that you guys go drop down to the link in the description and go ahead and cop these. We're going to utilize this with Maestro. I want to give you guys just a brief description of what Maestro offers. So it's an analog synthesis. Of course, it comes with 5 gigabytes of multi-sample soundscapes, which is crafted from analog synths. It also comes with 150 presets with 20 noise profiles. And of course, I'm going to go over some of those noise profiles once we go over the description of the VST. It also has the option to reshape your sound with signature slop and morph engine. Of course, I know that sounds funny, but this is that main feature that I really want to dig into because it's really fun. And again, the requirement is just to have Kontakt 6 and above. Of course, by now you guys should already have that. Now, let's go over how to actually install this on your computer. So today I'm going to be utilizing Cubase. It's not your standard way of how you would install. You have to go and install it through your quick options or your quick instrument option. And because it's an NKR, you can drag it down, or you can go to your quick instrument section here and just pick it. And once you pick it, it'll open it right up. And there you go. Now, the main, I think if I had any issues with the VST, before we even get into the discussion of how it's designed and the functionality of it, the main thing I have an issue with is that I can't load up the sounds like you would regularly in your VST. So you know how you just go and pick right here and you just click over, you see like it won't load those sounds. You have to individually go click over into the presets that's in those folders, and say in this case, you know, I have brass already open, so I'll just move this over and you see how it loads brass, the lower brass, and then it'll load mighty brass. So I think that's the only, you know, issue that I've had since I've been playing with this, that I kind of wish that hopefully in the update they change that, but that they do, you know, the option to change the sound, because you see as I even loaded, I still can't change it. So all right, so now since we got that out of the way, let's get into this GUI. All right, so of course, first let's start off with the top section. You look right here, you have an on or off button. That button is for your noise profile, and the way that you select your noise profile, you go and hit the noise actual button, and you see you have a couple to choose from. You have the Ampex, the Juno, you have the Moog, sorry, and you have record vinyl sounds, and you even have a little different texture called Rain in Dubai. I was playing with that one. That was kind of funky. Right beside that, you have the actual volume control for the entire noise profile itself. Then you have a legato switch, a mono switch, a glide button, and stereo. Below that, you have, of course, what we talked about earlier, which is the slot panel. The slot panel comes with a modulator, a wow, let's call that a shine effect, and a flutter button, and a depth knob, and a tape emulator knob. Now, here's what I noticed with the morph panel, right? This morph panel coincides with the slot panel. So it gives you that automation of that effect. And if you look at it in this case, let's just call this button the entire volume button for all effects that are tied in. The reason why I say that is because as you look at this, as this turns, you see how the wow, the flutter, the depth, the tape, the mask, the echo, space, and drive button all move at the same time. So let's say that you have a preset, you start your preset up, and you want to change how that preset go. This main volume will, you know, change the entire sound itself. The A and B selection at the bottom, of course, I'm gonna go over that in a few. That also changes, so it fluctuates between both of those sounds. Beside that, you have an arpeggiator button, and all you do is hit that, Click it on. You got arpeggiation. Below that, you have modes, with course for the arpeggiation, up, down, down, up, random, all that good stuff. Right beside that, you have the rate button that you can choose from between 1/4 and 1/64. And you have 2 chorus selection sides that you can pick. Gives you a different variation of chords to add to the sound that you're playing for the preset. Below that, you have the standard classic ADSR, and below that you have the filter panel, and you can add a high pass, low pass filter, and warp A and B sides to it. So what that means is this: I'm going to hold this key and I'm going to change the actual warp sound with A. So in a sense, it kind of adds like that warp flutter, like flanger sound to it. And you can also add it more warp with it with B. Now that right there gives me Stranger Things vibe. I like that. That's cool. Below that, this is the section, if you think about it like the play series that I was telling you guys about, where you can choose between 2 sounds. And again, this is the left and right volume of those sounds. So you can, you know, just go between how much volume you want of either sound to play at the same time. Now, again, the morph panel also changes that at the same time. So if you don't want that to change, just make sure that once you pick your morph panel here, like how you see it's moving, like just pick the actual volume you want for that for all your effects, and then just shift it over. So that just changes that option for you. So that you guys, if you know you like the sounds you have coming from the morph panel, but you want more of that specific sound at the bottom that you've picked, then you could move it that way. But for a first try, I think this is really good. There are a lot of synths that are out there. There are a lot, but this is a definite solid try for renderaudio, and I want to thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to even check it out. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys like this video, of course, please make sure that you leave a comment, like, and subscribe on this video so that we can keep constantly doing more videos like this for you guys that needs the new updated info, so we know what's going on in the community, right? If you guys want to cop any of these that's in this video, please make sure that you go down to the description. Hope you guys are finding the content helpful. And as always, greatly appreciate you guys. Once again, you already know who it is. It's your boy Thesis. Peace.